Imagine this, friends. It's November 4th, 1914. The British ship Endurance cuts through stormy Southern Ocean waters, heading toward a land so treacherous and mysterious that very few have dared to set foot on it. Antarctica. On board are 28 men, led by the fearless explorer Sir Ernest Shackleton. Their goal? To traverse the continent on foot from the Weddell Sea to the Ross Sea, a journey of almost 2,900 kilometers. No GPS, no smartphones, no modern technology. Just sheer courage, determination, and a small wooden ship that would face nature's deadliest forces. In temperatures plunging to minus 50 degrees Celsius amidst blizzards and unyielding ice, Shackleton and his men dared to attempt what no human had ever achieved before. By November 5, 1914, Endurance reached South Georgia Island, the last outpost of human civilization. Just south of these islands lay the icy Antarctic Peninsula, fringed by the dense, immovable Weddell Sea ice. Advisors warned Shackleton to delay the expedition. The ice was treacherous, the seas deadly. But Shackleton pressed on. December arrived, and the Endurance sailed into the heart of the Weddell Sea. Almost immediately, reality shattered their dreams. The ice was far thicker and more relentless than anyone had imagined. By January 18, 1915, the ship was completely trapped. The crew tried everything, cutting the ice with tools, ramming the engines, but the ship did not budge. Worse still, the ice began drifting away from their intended landing point, Weddell Bay. Each passing day brought them further from the coast and closer to disaster. The men were trapped on a floating ice sheet, their ship slowly succumbing to the merciless grip of winter. Darkness fell for 24 hours a day, and temperatures plummeted. Shackleton, however, remained calm. He ordered the crew to prepare for winter aboard the ship. Photographer Frank Hurley captured haunting images of the ice crushing the Endurance, foreshadowing the disaster to come. By September 30th, cracks appeared in the hull. By October 24th, one massive ice floe smashed the stern post, allowing water to seep in faster than it could be pumped out. For the first time, Shackleton ordered the crew to abandon the ship. Water, ice, and cold were relentless, but no one panicked. For over 9 months, they had survived under extreme conditions, relying on leadership, skill, and unwavering mental strength. The men established camp on the floating ice sheet, salvaging what supplies they could carry. They had 3 small boats, a single sledge, and barely 1 month's rations. Sleeping was a battle. Many had to huddle together on the ice to survive. For over a year, they remained invisible to the outside world, with no hope of rescue. Shackleton calculated that the nearest land was Paulet Island, about 550 kilometers away. This island held supplies from a previous expedition equipment Shackleton had himself arranged years earlier. With limited resources, the crew set off, each allowed only 2 pounds of belongings. Precious items were left behind. Even photographer Hurley could carry only a fraction of his negatives. The journey was brutal. The ice sheets softened under the warming sun, boats weighed a ton, and progress was measured in mere miles. Mental fortitude became as important as physical endurance. Shackleton motivated his men with constant reassurance, maintaining morale while food grew scarcer. By March 1916, after months on drifting ice, the crew spotted Juingville Island, but ice barriers made direct access impossible. They adjusted their target, aiming for Clarence Island. Then finally, Elephant Island, the last stop before the deadly Drake Passage. Supplies were running dangerously low. Water had to be melted from ice using body heat. Food consisted of seals, penguins, and scraps once meant for dogs. Even in these dire circumstances, a surprise arose. Blackbro, the stowaway, was the 28th crew member. Shackleton, ever pragmatic, reminded him that survival came first. Humor and strict discipline intertwined in their daily struggle. On April 15, 1916, after 497 days, the crew finally reached solid land at Elephant Island. Joy was immediate, yet tempered by reality. The island was uninhabited, far from any shipping lanes, and offered no means of communication. Survival depended entirely on Shackleton's leadership. Shackleton immediately planned a daring mission: sail 1,300 kilometers to South Georgia Island to seek help, avoiding the perilous Drake Passage if possible. With only 5 men accompanying him in a small, open boat, the journey was a test of human endurance. They battled freezing waters, towering waves, and near-constant darkness. Navigation was a challenge. Sunlight barely pierced the Antarctic winter, and storms threatened to capsize the tiny vessel. They rode in shifts, vomited from seasickness, and endured near hypothermia. Every wave could have ended their mission. 3 grueling weeks later, on May 10, 1916, they reached South Georgia Island. But relief was not immediate. The whaling station lay on the opposite side of treacherous mountains. Shackleton, with Worsley and Crean, embarked on a 36-hour trek across snowy peaks, improvising stairs and navigating sheer cliffs. Their courage and determination finally led them to Stromness Station, where they were recognized as the legendary Antarctic survivors. Even after this triumph, 22 men remained stranded on Elephant Island. Shackleton organized multiple rescue attempts. Early efforts failed as ice blocked the way. Finally, on August 30, 1916, aboard the Chilean ship Yelcho, Shackleton reached Elephant Island and rescued every single man. Remarkably, despite almost 2 years of unimaginable hardship, every crew member survived. The story of endurance is not merely one of survivals, a testament to leadership, teamwork, courage, and the resilience of the human spirit. Shackleton's expedition failed in its original objective, but succeeded in something far greater, proving the limits of human endurance are far beyond what we imagine. 106 years later, in 2022, endurance was discovered in the Weddell Sea, perfectly preserved in the icy waters. Shackleton's journey continues to inspire explorers, leaders, and anyone facing adversity. From the Antarctic ice to the mountains of South Georgia, this story is a reminder: determination, courage, and teamwork can turn the impossible into reality.